Hi, I'm Evan English from Old English Outfitters, here today to talk to you about our top 5 best-selling long guns of 2020. First, let me say that this is a subjective list. It is purely based on our geographical area, on our sales, and our consumer demographics for our store here in Southwest Ohio. The second thing I want to say is that the list and rankings are based on units sold. They're not based on net sales or gross sales or any other number other than just the number of units sold. And units are comprised of any variations of the same model. So if we've got the same model but it has different embellishments or a slightly different feature, night sights, no sights, like on a handgun, something like that, where we're looking at the same exact model, just with a slight variation. Those are collated and aggregated so that we've got an accurate number of sales for that model and that caliber. The rankings can sometimes be dictated by availability. So in a year where we've got a very high demand, we've got a one where the manufacturer is better at making the firearm and getting them to us in a timely fashion, then we are going to see that we sell more of those because they were more available. Where something that's equally as popular but does not get to us in a timely fashion, or we sell out of it and end up with lengthy stockouts, then the total number of units for the year are not going to be as high. So availability does play a factor in this sometimes. And since this year is a very odd year, COVID-19 is playing a factor there. We've taken demand and we've run it through the roof. So popularity still is the number one factor. People research their purchase. They come in and ask for something specific, but if we have it or don't have it, it can be dictated by the demand that's being driven on us, and also by availability, also by other factors, what people are looking for right now. So as we look at the long guns for this year, we're going to see how some things changed from last year and some things didn't change at all. So our number 5 top selling long gun of 2020 is the Savage Stevens Model 320. And it's a shotgun. We didn't see a lot of security shotguns in the previous years because they weren't as popular. This year brought the popularity of this type weapon. It was already reasonably popular, but really raised the bar on it. So you see the 12 gauge pump action shotgun in the shorter barrels, the 18 and 20 inch barrels, and then preferably sometimes even with extended magazine tubes. The 320 has about 5 different, this is one of those ones where it has about 5 different SKU numbers in the 12 gauge, with some with little pistol grip stock, some with different sights, but it is still fundamentally the same gun in the short barrel 12 gauge security model, and it came in at number 5. Solid performer in the mid to upper 200s range. So people like its popularity, they like its reliability, and they like the price. Springfield Armory Saint, and this is the standard rifle, not the free float version, just a standard carbine. This particular one has the B5 furniture on it, but again, it's the standard Saint model. I think the Springfield calls it the ST916556, and then it's got some initials after it that make it its specific model. This was not the least expensive AR model on the market, but it's still very high quality and is still under $1,000, so people were still buying it in large quantities, and as we had them available, we were able to keep these available pretty much and sell them on a very regular basis. Springfield's done an excellent job on this one as well, keeping it to market and keeping them to us for sale. There's a couple different versions, different stock variations, but again, those are combined into one aggregate number. Number 3, which has been on the list for a couple years now, is the Ruger AR556. It is not the MPR or any of the special models. It is a standard AR556. The most basic model, number 8500, is got different furniture. This one happens to have Magpul furniture, but it is still part of the standard AR556 line. Was retailing in the probably right around $700 for the basic model. In any case, number 3, it's been on the list for a couple years because it's a consistent performer. Again, another AR platform, but they are extremely popular right now in long guns. Consistent with the same theme from before, I'll slide this back so we can hold it here, but it is the Mossberg Maverick 88 Security. If you look at the Maverick 88 Security, what you'll see is that it is another security shotgun. It's got the 18-inch barrel. This one happens to be just a standard length magazine tube. They make a couple different versions of it, but the Maverick 88 is another where you've got several different variations, but they're all just variations on the same theme and the same model and caliber. So the Maverick 88 Security 12 gauge was the number 2 best-selling firearm long gun of 2020 for our store. Last but not least is our number 1, and it was by far and away the winner, M&P 15 556. It is the another AR platform, which doesn't surprise anyone. Extremely reliable, but very reliable and also affordable, because the M&P 15 Sport 2 model is comes in right around that again mid 6s, low 7s, depending on the variation. There are about I believe 6 different item numbers from Smith & Wesson that collated into this number because they embellished them differently, but fundamentally they were the same firearm, and they were all the Sport 2 model in any case, and it was by far and away the winner in number of units sold, because Smith & Wesson did a great job of keeping them to market. They market them very well with different variations, even packages that you can get with them that where they have optics or something with them. But M&P 15 Sport 2 should not come as a surprise to anyone as a top seller for us and probably a lot of other stores nationwide. Well, that wraps up our top 5 of 2020 for long guns. Thank you for tuning in. If you like what you see here, would you please hit that thumbs up button or like button down below. Leave us a comment or subscribe to our channel. We'll have new content coming, especially in January of 2021, hopefully with some new models to review and new things to show you. Have a great day.